Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? It is Friday. Oops.
Hello.
Oops. Sorry. Had my audio on my iPad. Sorry about that. I don't like having audio on. I hope you're doing well. It's Friday the 11th of February. Can't believe it's February already. So getting so close, like getting so far along in the year already, and it's just cruising along pretty quick. So I wanted to share with you a couple of cards today using the Paradise Palms stamp set from the mini catalogue. Morning, Elizabeth. Yay, you have got there today. Awesome. So I'm just doing a bit of a clean up. I thought I had everything organised, but I really didn't. Not at all, not today. I was meant to go on my walk today and that didn't happen, and I'm just going a bit slow. I had my little booster shot this week, so it's I'm going a bit slower this week than what I was hoping to be. But let me show you. I'm getting into the habit of working out what I'm meant to be doing. I'm meant to be doing that one. So let's go that one, and then... No, that's not working. What's that one? That's not the right one. It's that one. There we go. So it's the Paradise Palms stamp set from the mini catalogue. And this one does actually have some corresponding dies, coordinating dies. Oops, let me get my catalogue. Morning, Amanda. You've made it as well. Yay! Let me see if I can find... just running through. There we go. Is it page 25? You'd think I would be organised enough to actually have it ready to go, but that's not happening. So this is the bundle. So at the moment you can get 10% off the bundle, the stamps and the dies. As I said, I don't have the dies out today. I've just thought, well, I'll just leave them out and I'll do just stamping today. But I do have a couple of little cards I wanted to show. And I'll be doing a class later on these cards once I have them out. Oh, there it is. So these are the cards I'm going to do. So I've snagged some, cased some designs from other people. I can't for the life of me remember who they are at this point in time. I will list it once I post it on my blog and state who they're from. So there was, went away on a retreat, a craft stamp camp last weekend, and I created these cards from lots of inspiration from people. So I have copied them, and I will let you know who they are. It's very, very simple blending brushes on this one, some blending brushes on this one, bit of stamping, just stamping on this one, embossing and embossing folders in the background, and the beautiful On the Horizon or New Horizon DSP design series paper, the little paper stack, 6x6 paper stack. So I was going to show you this one but in a different colour today. So I'm just going to grab out some grid paper just to show you, but I'm going to do different colours. And I did have my colours on here, one of the photos. Nope. Sorry, it's very interesting TV, isn't it? Very interesting Facebook Live. It's just to remind me what colours I was doing. So, yeah, all I've done is I've just used blending brushes, and I did have my blending brushes out. There they are. There's 3 of them. And I'm going to use Crumb Cake and Daffodil Delight and Calypso Coral. But I'm going to change these colours up. So I'm hoping... Yeah, I'll use this one. So I'll start with the Crumb Cake first. And this is really, really, really simple. Like, I don't think you could get more simple. It's a bit streaky. Hang on. Let me try. Let me just try a little bit less streaky. No, still going to be streaky. Did my other one come streaky? Oh, a tiny bit streaky. No, sometimes you sort of... No, I'm going to go back to the first one. I think it's just the extra ink that I had on it. Let's just try it this way. And then I'm going to go Calypso Coral. So on the original stamp, this one, who was that one? I can't remember who it was now. I think it was something Tracy, Stamp with Tracy, or who was she? I thought it was on there, and it wasn't. I can't remember. No, I can't remember who it was. But I think it was something like Stampin' with Tracy, or but I'll locate it and let you know in the comments or in the description of the video once I get off. I'm just going to use, yeah, some Calypso Coral. It is a nice colour combo. I'm hoping it works out. I guess we're sort of creating a bit of a sunrise, or sunset, I should say, a sunset, a bit of a sunset. On my other card, I'd used, was it Balmy Blue, Just Jade, and Crumb Cake. And I thought that turned out beautifully as well. I really like those colours. So just move those ones aside. Grab out my black Memento, and I'm just going to use this one. So the original card actually was using the Timeless Tropical, stamp set, which I believe is still in the annual catalogue. I'm pretty sure it's still in the annual catalogue, isn't it? Let me have a quick look. Yeah, Timeless Tropical, still in the annual catalogue. So the original design was using this one. Here, and using these palm trees. And so these palm trees are smaller from the Paradise Palms, but I think it's still quite beautiful and still works really well with the design. So yeah, it's nice that we've got a couple of palm trees in it, but I'm suspecting this one may retire. This is only my guess, I'm not saying this is certain. I think this one might retire and we may end up having the Paradise Palms a bit longer in the annual catalogue. That's my prediction. Whether it's true, who knows? But that's my guess at the moment. I might be very, very wrong, and I might go, no, we like the Timeless Tropical first more, but we shall see. I do like these ones. It'd be nice if they actually just kept both, to be honest. I do like the Timeless Tropical as well. So, just really simple stamp. And the I might make Hope You Find a Little Paradise Wherever You Are. I think it's that one. Yeah. Oop. Let's try that. I'm gonna muck this up now, aren't I? I've got too much ink on it. No, I do have the Island Vibes, yes, the Celebration one. I do, but I have not inked it up yet. So Amanda's asking about the Island Vibes stamp set, which is this one. And this one you can actually earn for free with a $90 spend. So that would be, yeah, that would be nice as well. I haven't played with that one yet. I probably should. We do have Celebration extending until the 16th of March in the South Pacific. So if you're in Australia and New Zealand, you get Celebration for an extra 2 weeks, a bit over 2 weeks, 2 weeks and 2 days. And that's just because we had a few delays just with some celebration stuff coming through, but that's okay. It's all in now, so that's fine. And then I did use linen thread on the other one, but I'm just going to grab out this one. This is just from the Baker's Twine Essentials pack. So I'm just going to use some of that and just wrap it around a couple of times just to get a knot, if it would get out from underneath my paper. But yeah, celebration is still happening. You can still earn items for free from the celebration catalogue. It's not just the otters anymore, it's everything you can order. You can earn, sorry. So there's the island vibes, there's the beetle one, whatever's up. What's that one? Oh, there's the awesome otters and the marvelous, simply marvelous paper. The rainbow paper, that's gorgeous. I'm using that in a class coming up, a private class. So, and you've got the driving by and the catching butterflies stamp set. Again, I haven't used these either, but they're so beautiful. I wish they'd, sometimes some of the celebration ones you really wish they'd carry over into the annual catalogue, but they just won't do that. They'll come in and they'll disappear. I think there's only one stamp set that they've actually brought back from in my memory, and that is the chicken one, Hey Chick, I think it was. Hey Chick. And I'm just going to layer this onto black, I think. Yeah. Just onto black and then onto Crumb Cake cardstock. So I'm just going to do that. And I did bring my adhesives over. Do you think I can find them right on my desk? I don't think so. Let's just use some Tombow, some liquid glue, just to give us a bit of wiggle room, and that's the first thing I can put my hands on. I always feel like I'm disorganised on a Friday morning. I don't know why. My girls are out the door at 7, so I should be organised. I've got 3 hours to get myself organised. Morning, Cheryl! Oh, good to have you join me as well. Yay! And then I'm just going to lay that onto Crumb Cake. So yeah, I've used Crumb Cake ink, Calypso Coral and Daffodil Delight. I've been using Calypso Coral a bit more lately, which surprises me because I actually don't mind the ink colour. I think the cardstock just gets me a bit too, just feels like it's a bit too much for me. But that's just me. Someone might, like it may be your favourite colour. I don't know. So then you've got that card just there. So very, very simple. Just using the blending brushes, which are always good to use. And so the other one I wanted to do was another one. So I'll leave that one here for you so you can see that one. And I was going to make a mask and I forgot to make a mask. So let me just make a mask for you. I'm just going to use a piece of black and I'm going to just chop I'm just going to chop a bit off. So I did an inch there, so I'm just going to rotate and go, I'm going to go 2 inches, there we go. I don't have to be precise with this because it's only going to be a mask. I'm just wanting to get the straight lines. And I'm making it bigger than what I need it to be because I just want it to be enough for that space. So I'm not overly fussed with how good the top and bottom is at the moment. Oop, why is that one going through? Try the other way. If in doubt, try the other way. There we go. So I'm just going to use a mask and I'm going to go just try and line up the one side. So I've lined up this side just to so I've got a bit of a straight line to work from. I should use my grid lines as well. There we go. And so I'm just going to do the same. But I'm using the mask instead. So I'm going to go, whoop. And with this one I can actually go onto the page by using the black first, going onto the page, which sort of helps with the lines that I had originally on the first one. I'm going to leave it there before it goes fully off my page. Just close those ones. And then I'm just going to get the palms out again. Oh, I'm a bit bouncy today. Sorry if it's bouncing up and down a bit too much. And I can go off over the line from where I actually had the mask, like that. And I'm just going to use the same stamp again. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do that just yet because I want to get some paper just to put along the bottom. And I've got a few little scraps from some things I've been making lately. So I might use that, but I'm going to trim it down a bit. And I don't want to stamp the sentiment just yet because I wasn't sure where I wanted to put the strip. Well, I knew where I wanted to put the strip, but I didn't know how wide I needed it to be. So I thought I'll hold off on that just at the moment. But I want to trim this down so it's a bit thinner, because then it sort of brings out the Calypso Coral a bit there too. So Oop. I'm not feeling like that's straight right now. Is that straight? That's looking straighter. Okay. I was going a bit too high, I think. I still feel like it's not quite straight. Oh, because those lines aren't straight. It's throwing me. Okay. Because these grid lines are smaller than these ones. It's a bit frustrating having a bit of deception going on there. There we go. And I'm just going to trim that off. I'm going to lay these onto the same again. So this is going to go onto the basic black and the Crumb Cake. But now that I've got that there, I should just be able to stamp that. Let's try and get it straight though. There. And then I just want to do a bit of a bow with some twine. Oh. I hope you're all having a lovely day. It's looking a bit overcast again today. It was we had a pretty big storm last night. I thought we were going to get one in the afternoon, but we got one last night when we went to bed, and the thunder and lightning was pretty intense last night. So which I was probably glad. I was glad that it was actually at night rather than during the day. I don't mind the rain at night. But one of my daughters came in going, "Did you see how bright that was?" And both my husband and I went, "No, our eyes were closed." We were sleeping. We were trying to sleep. Oh, that's good, Amanda. I haven't actually had my walk yet. I should have, but I haven't. Alright, so we've got the crumb cake, we've got the basic black, and then we're gonna just layer that. Now that looks a bit long, doesn't it? It is a bit long. What's going on with that one? Let's just check the measurements on that one. Ooh, it's a bit narrower. Oh, something went on with that one. So, oh, it's pouring up there, Cheryl. Well, I hope you're staying dry. So, I'm just going to have to trim this one down. Let's go about there, I think. You've had a short walk as well, Elizabeth. All these healthy people getting the exercise that they need. That's very, very good. You know what? I'm going to have to trim that one down too. Obviously, I used this card base before. That's a bit better. There we go. Obviously cut a bit of a strip off that one. Good thing I stamped the sentiment a bit further in and didn't do it right on the edge. If I had done that, I would have had to pop up and go and get another piece of cardstock because I only brought one over. There you go. So there's the other one. So there's those two. As I said, that I saw similar designs online on Pinterest. I think I just searched for Timeless Tropical or Paradise Palms, and these ones came up. So originally these two, they'd actually stamped this bit. I'm not sure which stamp it was or whether they've just used a block or not, I don't know. But I wanted to just use the blends just because it's a bit softer, and I also didn't have a long stamp that I wanted to use, and thought, yeah, blending brushes will be good. And so this one, originally I saw the crumb cake, but then it was a blue up here. So yeah, it was different. So what I might do is I might recreate this one again, but with the Balmy Blue and the Just Jade. If you want me to, I might do that one as well. Did I bring over extra blending brushes? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, that one's okay. These two, I'll just try and get the ink off it as much as I can. And I just need to cut another piece of cardstock. So, what one's that? Let's go about there. So I'm going at 9.75, and 13.8. Let's go there. And while I'm here, I'm just going to trim down this one as well. So I'm going to make that 10 centimetres by 14.4. And this one should be correct. So I'm just going to fold that one. and just make sure my measurements are correct. So, yep, that's good. I really like these two colours together. Yeah, blue and green. Like I've always heard the little rhyme of blue and green should never be seen except with a colour in between. The other one my mum always used to say was blue and green should never be seen except upon an Irish queen. So. That's just what was when I was growing up. That's the little rhymes that my mum used to say. So let's start with some balmy blue. Oh, I've got a bit of yellow in that one, so it's making it a bit green. Maybe I should have got the other. Do you know what? Just hold on. I'm just going to go and get my other blending brushes. Sorry. I was hoping to avoid getting up. Sorry about that. Okay, so I did take these away with me last weekend. So there's my blue. That must be my green. So let's move those two away. I have to give these a good wash, I think. Yeah, since I've ruined this one, I'm just gonna check. Oh, looks like it's blue. All right, let's try this again. Try the balmy blue. That's a bit better. And now I'm not sure about the green. That's the one I just used, isn't it? Oh, that's a pink. Let's see. Oh, that's a blue. Hang on. What was this one then? I don't know. I'm not seeing much on that one. I don't know. Oh, I've just gotten that a bit dirty too. Oh. Let me try that again. Ah, dear. Oh, dearie dear. And make sure that's okay. All right. Try one more time. I'm just not sure what colour's what now. This felt like blue, but then the other one felt more like blue as well, so I don't know. Let's just go that one, and we'll do Crumb Cake. I did move that slightly. Try and get that back aligned again. Okay. That felt a bit darker then too. Now I think this one was actually green. I think this was the yellow, and then I used the blue over the top, so it was already starting to be green. Then I moved it again. There we go. There's the green. All right, so that's what we have now. I'll get rid of these inks out of the way. Yeah. work it out a different sentiment. And for here, what strips do I have? So I think that will, I'll use that one this time. And again, I'm going to trim it down. I think I'm trimming it down to about 2, no, it mustn't be 2, it's 1.5 centimetres. Yeah, 1.5 centimetres I'm trimming it down to. So my palm trees again. And a bit off the page. Oh, didn't quite get them, that's okay. This is when the Stampin' Majig would be awesome, but I don't have it out, so it is what it is. And then just a bit of ink, a bit of glue, and then again, we're just covering up the trunks a bit on the palms where they meet the paper, where they meet the colour. And trim that off. And before I get glue on everything, I'm just going to pull this one out of the way. And this sentiment here. So this one's wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. I don't think it'll quite go as well with this one. It's like it's cut the wrong way for starters. So Elizabeth's asking what it would look like on the other side. I think one of the other strips probably would be looking nice as well. And so this DSP is actually coordinates with the artfully something. What is it? Artfully something. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, how is that? It's artfully something. Something artfully. Oh, there it is. I saw it. I saw it. Did see it. Artfully composed. Yes. Yes, Amanda. So this is the paper that I'm using. This one here. So the Artfully Composed, this is another suite of products that I love. It's just beautiful. So I've got these as well. I'm doing a class on this on Thursday. So you can come to in person if you're in Sydney. So I'll be doing the class on Thursday at 10 o'clock. And they're beautiful cards. I don't know if I've actually got them on hand at the moment. I probably do. Yes, I do. I should finish this card first though, and then I can talk about my class. How about I do that? I'm just gonna, I want to do, where are my colours? There's my colours. I want to do these guys, don't I? So let's finish this card and then I can show you my class that I have. So it's also, you can also get it as a to-go class as well. If it's a to-go class, I don't supply any of the stamps or ink, it's just the cardstock pieces. But if you have the bundle at home, you can do it at home. Alright, so there's that, and I'll just do another bit of Amanda needs to buy that sweet. I'll show you what I've done with it. There you go. And I'll just do that bit again right there. Where my glue dots go, just there. you go. Oh, there they are. They were hiding from me. I'm just going to roll it up so that it's not as big, because I don't want it to be too big, this glue dot. Okay, so that, just keeps rolling around. They're my 4 cards. So obviously I didn't make this one today, but yeah, they're really pretty. I really like them. I'm quite happy with that now. That in itself would be a nice class as well. So maybe, just maybe, I might do that too a bit later. I might make that into June. May or June. June, maybe. Yes. So that's the Paradise Palms stamp set. So that's that stamp set with my blending brushes. So the blending brushes are $21 for a set of 3. 3 blending brushes in a pack, $21, so $7 each. And the stamp set would be helpful if I knew what price that one was. I'm guessing it's about $38. Am I right? It was only a couple of pages back, wasn't it? I thought. Here we go. $41, sorry. $41 for the stamp set. The bundle is $91.75. So if you got the if you bought that bundle, you'll get 1 item free from the Celebration catalogue, and you could get the one that Amanda mentioned. What's that called again, Amanda? The Island Vibes. So you can get the Island Vibes and get real Island Vibes all along with those 3 things. So that's a bargain. There's beautiful cards you can make with this bundle. Really gorgeous. But going back to the Artfully Composed bundle or suite, this is the set of cards that we'll be doing in that class. And so using the designer series paper, I'll be using this designer series paper for this one, and also some of the die elements as well in the background, just to add a bit of something else, just adding some extra colour. So I've used Bumblebee, Just Jade, Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz, I think that's it. Oh no, and Evening Evergreen. So I've used, I've used what, 3 greens and Bumblebee, 4 greens, 4 greens and Bumblebee, and so all the elements. If you want to do this class as a to-go class, it'll be $30 including postage, and the die cuts will be cut for you, these ones. This one I can't, obviously, because I can't stamp it. I can stamp out I can cut out the big one, but I can't stamp it. So if you'd like to do this, you can do a to-go class, and yes, $30 including shipping, including postage to you, or you can get it free if you order the bundle through me, and then I'll send you the card kit for free if you order that bundle. Or you can come and do it in person. Again, it's $30, and you get to use my stamps and some dies and stuff as well. And just BYO adhesive your glues. So that's next Thursday, the 17th? 17th, yes. And yeah, I'll be doing that class. I've got a few classes on my Facebook page, Stampin' with Sharon. I ended up putting it under my personal one by mistake, and so I've shared it with my business one. But this is the first one coming up on the 17th of February. So my first class for the year, which is very exciting and also very bit concerning, just because COVID, you know. But apparently we're all going to get it eventually. So it is what it is. So let me see if I can get back to me. There we go. here I am. Hi. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed these cards that I've made for you using the Paradise Palms stamp set. As always, have a look at you can always look at my YouTube channel. If you search for Stampin' with Sharon, you should see my face somewhere there. There is someone else that pops up, but just scroll down the list and you'll see my videos. I'd love to get some more subscribers because I'd like to get to 100, so then I can actually change the URL to be Stampin' with Sharon at the end. So yeah, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. Please, thank you. And I hope to see you next week again. So next week is the 18th. Yes, the 18th of February. Wow. All right, I hope to see you then. Bye for now. Let me get rid of everything that I need to. Nope. Sometimes it takes a little while for me to get some stuff done, you know. It's just the way it is. So you've still got me for a bit longer. It's all technology, you know. It's sometimes it works for you, sometimes not as much. So, all right, I'll see you next time. Bye.